So now we're going to look at fees and discounts. This is a topic that can get a little complicated, and don't worry, if you have trouble, we'll help you. And our programmers can even help do things sometimes that we can't do in these settings. But let's take a look. Now I'm going to go ahead and enable multi-class discounts. So this means that when your students are registering online, or you're going to run the global tuition, which is where you add charges to everyone's account at once each month or whenever you do it, we're going to use the proper discount. So we have proportional, progressive, and class rates. So first I'm going to start with proportional, and just go ahead and run it so you can get an idea what we're talking about here. Let me go ahead and save this. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the tuition, and we're going to view the list, and if we were to see what would happen if we run global tuition now to add charges to everyone's account. So view the list here, and we can see this Bailey family. You can see there's actually 3 members of the Nicole Bailey family, and they all got a $17 discount. So each class, instead of paying $100, they paid $83. Some of these other families had 2 classes in their family total, so they paid $15, or they got a $15 discount off of the normal $100 per class price. So I'm going to go back and just show you. You can see there, after I enabled the discounts, this new tab appeared called multi-class discounts, and as you can see, like 2 classes, it would be a $15 per class discount, and 3 classes would be a $17 discount. But what if on the first class I want to give no discount, on the second class I want to give 15, 17, on the third class, etc. So not do $15 off of every class, but just, progressing. So this is what we call progressive discounts. So I'm going to switch over to progressive. This is not an auto insurance commercial. And I'm going to save it. And we're going to go back. I'm on the tuition tab now. And we're going to view the list again, and we're going to see some things have changed here. So I viewed the list, and now looking at this Bailey family, this empty spot, there was no discount. They paid $100 for the first class, got $15 off the second class, and $83 off of the third class. So that's what we call progressive. And I'm not going to show you, but the last one's called class rates. And basically, if we do that, you just type in the number that you want for each class to be. Like you can say the first class is going to be 100, the second class is going to be 80, the third class will be 60, and it'll just use the price that you typed in the box. So that's the class rates bit. A little bit more information on this allow multi-class discounts in cart. This is when people are checking out using the online client, like they're buying classes online, do we want them to go ahead and receive that discount? If yes, we go ahead and say yes. Maybe normally you would want that, but some people, for whatever reason, they don't want to do the discounts the same way in the online client. Maybe it's in the middle of the season and they don't want, add-on classes to apply. Okay, the other one is, this one's very important. Calculate total classes for the family or for per student. Well, so you saw the little chart where the first is 0, then 15, then 17. Well, let's go ahead and do that one more time. So this time I'm going to set this to no. So that means that we're only using that chart on a per student basis. We're not looking at all the classes for the whole family. So I'm going to do progressive again and click save. And again, you might want to watch this video more than once if you're trying to figure all this out. It even confuses us sometimes because studios have so many different types of discounts. So you're going to see what happens now. Let me run the global tuition. And we'll view the list. And we're going to see the Bailey family now They have a total of 3 classes, but only Nicole Bailey is taking 2 classes, so she got $15 off the second class. But Dexter Bailey is another student, so we didn't apply it to the whole family, so they got no discount. There was only 1 discount applied in total. Okay, I'm going to briefly touch on a couple of these other items, and then we're going to be done with the video. Registration fee enabled means that they have to pay a registration fee when they're signing up for a new student, and here's the amount. If we put max family registration, that means they'll pay a maximum of 2 of these $30 fees. We could even say 1. And then registration fee over max family registration. So if we wanted to do like, if they have 3 or more, we want to make it say $70. We could put that amount right here, and then add registration fee to cart. That's when they're checking out. And then this is the charge category for when you want to run reports. Where will the registration fee be applied? The multi-student multiplier, we often have covered pretty well in, and I'm sorry I didn't go in order, but the multi-student multiplier, we often have this included pretty well with the progressive discounts because we have the calculate for a family yes or no. But another angle is if you wanted to say give, if they have more than 2 students, you want to give them a 10% discount for the second student only. There you go. You could do it with a 0.9. We would multiply times the second student's charges, and they get an additional discount. As we start getting into that area, sometimes we do need to involve our programmers to help you get your discounts just right. One last thing, the registration fee, maybe you want to apply it in the fall, but then come winter, the winter time, you don't want them to have to pay the registration fee again when they re-register for classes. Well, I'm going to go over here to settings and seasons. And I don't know if I have, well, I'm just going to pick one. Say it's spring 2016, and I click edit here. If the current season is set to, the spring 2016, I can uncheck this, and it would mean that when people register, we will not add that $30, for example, registration fee. And the last thing is, well, you want to know, well, how do you set which season it is? Well, we're going to find that we're going to go to global settings and look for the season here. And the current season, we could set it to that spring 2016 and save it. And then when people register, they would not have to pay the registration fee. So we covered a lot of stuff there, and I'm sure we'll have some more videos regarding discounts in the future. You might also want to look at some regarding global tuition. But I hope this is helpful, and I'm going to say this for the 3rd time. Discounts can be confusing, and if you need some help, please come to us. We'll help you get your discount straight. All right, well, I hope this video was helpful to you and your studio and your success. Cheers until next time.